Hey guys, so I'm back with the spur gear change on the Baja. I just did a video, it was probably about 4 minutes long. So what happened with this is I got it really hot last weekend when I spun that spur gear, and I will show you everything that happened. But there's 4 grommets inside the spur gear, and I got the actual gear so hot from melting it that the grommets underneath actually melted themselves. So I'll show you what I'm dealing with here. So here's the old spur gear, very, very melted, like insanely. This is hanging up on my wall because I've never, even with my nitro, my 8 scale nitros, I've never seen a gear quite the same way. So here's a new spur gear, right, the difference. But what I ran into, and so there's 4 grommets like this that go in all these holes, and when I pull the other gear off, which you guys would see in the other video, which I don't know if I'm going to upload, to be honest. I probably will. It was only a few minutes. It was kind of a fail, but I have an idea and I'm going to go with it because I don't really have a choice in this matter. So these grommets are all melted, okay? There's 4 grommets. They all melted in the exact location, the same location, all 4 of them. So basically the inside melted off because I ran the shit out of this truck, and I guess it must have got that hot. I don't have any extra grommets, so I'm gonna go ahead and just flip them around upside down. One side is a little weak, but it's all I have. I don't have any backups. This is literally the only spur gear I have, and I don't have any internal pieces. So they are melted, but the outside is still quite hard. So I'm gonna shove them in under the melted spot and just stick them back where they go, but I've flipped them around. So they're a little gummy, not too bad. They're a little softer than they should be on the outside, but I don't have a choice. So we're gonna shove these in. I've just flipped them around upside down. They fit both ways. Even when these are in normal shape, every time I would change a spur gear, I would literally flip them around so they wear evenly. But these ones, as you can see, are worn. Like, obviously they are melted. So I'm just gonna fold the melted spots down, like I said, and I'm just gonna wedge them in the same way they go. I put that one upside down, not paying attention. So, again, flip it around. So they are in, but the underneaths are a little bit melted on one corner. So they're a little soft on the side, but they're just a spacer. So it should still work out pretty well. Check my, it's still good. Give that a little tightening just in case it might have come loose. Sorry guys, I know I wedged myself in the middle here. Oh, that's tight. That was tight. All right. The funnest part is getting the E-clip back in. So I gotta put the inside on first. I forget how these go. Okay, so you gotta line these little studs up with the little holes in these. And it's not really that hard, but since I have melted mine. Anyways, she's back together. So you just go ahead and you, again, this is the second time I've changed this. I think this is pretty good considering I've had this truck 5 years and this is the first time I've done this. Oh, no, that's the right way, right? It's the wrong way. Really? No, that's got to be the right way. What the hell? There we go. I gotta line it up right. Now the fun part, getting this goddamn E-clip back in. So anyways, that should work just fine. I mean, yes, the ends are a little melted, and normally I would not put those back in, but at this point I don't have a choice. So we have to seat the E-clip now. Real bitch to do. I hate E-clips, I hate working with E-clips. So I'm gonna grab the needle nose, the slanted needle nose, and see if I can put this back up in its place here. It went flying, but I see where it went. I thought I saw where it went. I just saw the fucking thing. Where the hell did it go? I literally watched it land beside me and now I can't see it. Wow. Okay, there it is. Got it. It's gray and my floors are gray, so it was hard to find the fucking thing. Let's try it from the top here. I hate working with E-clips. They're such a fucking pain in the ass. Fucker. There you go. Alright, spur gear changed. This obviously has so here's the other problem I have now. Everything's locked up because, spin the truck around here, I have these hub extenders on. And see if I can get closer here. They tend to get built up with grass on this one side because it's the side that goes off the track the most. So I like to pick this grass out, basically just keep spinning the hub and you will get where the grass is starting. I like to take my hook sometimes here and just kind of help it out, get it untwined without poking the actual rubber stopper. It's a pain in the ass, but this is what happens when you run in a field. You always get this grass that catches around your hubs, and it's a real bitch to get it out. You just got to keep on spinning it and grabbing it and pulling it basically until it untwines. So guys, that those grommets in that gear really threw me off. I wasn't expecting that when I pulled that spur gear off the housing, but hopefully just flipping them around temporarily will still get the truck running. Yeah, this grass is a real bitch, but I'm going to blow the truck out, but it's not going to blow the grains of grass out of this area. I have to literally pull as much shit out as I possibly can here. My buddy's already over at the track, and I've been spending my afternoon kind of drinking beer and watching YouTube, and I should have been doing this because I actually have a couple hours worth of shit to do on this truck before I go over there. And it's supposed to be nice all weekend. God, this grass really gets in, man. Like, there's just grains of grass everywhere here. And you don't want to put the hook in too far because it'll start poking all the plastic. And guys, I had a few comments on a few of my last video, I should say, and about the spur gear spinning. And I wouldn't go to a steel spur gear because if you rip a steel spur gear or take teeth out of it the way I took out with this plastic, it destroys everything else in your drivetrain. So this is why I always stick with plastic, because the plastic won't do the destruction. It just kills the gear, and it's a $7-8 gear. So I don't mind spinning a spur gear once in like every 3 years, because that's usually what it is. It's like, I haven't touched that in over 4 years now. That's the first time I've spun a spur gear in this truck. in that time. So it's pretty good for a plastic gear. Okay, that's as much as I can get out of there. So guys, I got a little bit of grass in this hub. I gotta blow it out. I gotta blow the whole truck out. I already got the pan off, but I gotta clean the air filter. I gotta blow the truck out. I gotta fill it up with gas. I basically gotta just go over it before I go out here. So that was the spur gear. I'm sure it's pretty good. Those grommets, I mean, even if I wasn't going to just flip those around, it's nice and tight. Spindle's nice and tight. It's all good. So guys, I'm going to continue, and I'm going to take my compressor and blow the shit out of this thing, fill it up with fuel, clean my air filter a little bit, and I'm going to head over the track. So I'll probably doing a video over the track. I'm going to bring a bunch of beer, and it's going to be a fun afternoon. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.